Good morning. As Christians, how do we deal with today's culture? I'll talk about that in just a second. Today's culture. That's a prickly problem that we have to deal with. There are a lot of things out there right now that make us question what's going on in our country and in our world. Now, without getting into anything specific, I think most of you will understand what I mean. Everything from the way people behave in the entertainment industry, to the types of films that are made, to the way people believe in this day and age is very different than it was many years ago. Some people say that it's really progressive and it's getting better and more people have rights than ever before. And that's true in a certain sense. We certainly celebrate the equality of women and the equality of races and different things of that nature. I've always said there's only one race, and that's human. And I completely agree with those freedoms. But there are issues in our culture defining what things are and what they mean and how are we to relate to other people. Sometimes, nowadays, people simply say, if you don't agree with me, then you hate me. And that's not true at all. I have friends of every stripe. I have friends that are different faiths and different belief systems. I have people that I know that don't agree with my personal viewpoints. Fortunately, most of those folks I can debate with and get along with, and we can have free and easy discourse between us. But as you look around as a Christian with the culture that's going on right now in front of us, what do we do with it? I'm sure you've seen in the news that many Christians have caved in and given up certain stances on different issues in our world. Some of them have become far more liberal than they've ever been before. Is this a good thing? I'm not so sure that it is. It is okay to maintain your biblically based beliefs in this culture, as long as you do so with kindness, as long as you do so with acceptance of other people. We all have to recognize, folks, that people are going to make those decisions themselves. That's exactly what God did. He gave each of us free will. We got to decide, and we get to decide what we believe and what we do and how we behave. He gave us that because He doesn't want a bunch of robots following Him or loving Him because they have no choice. Would you rather be loved because someone wants to or because they have to? Do you see what I mean? My point is while we can most certainly stand up for what we know to be true, traditional values, what a marriage means, what families are, what's the best situation for children, how many genders there are, whatever the issue might be, you can stand up for that as a Christian. But you can't do that in a way that spews hate, because there's been so many issues that this topic has become just muddied up with misunderstanding. If I don't agree with you, it doesn't mean that I hate you. If you don't agree with me, I certainly don't believe you hate me. I don't understand why that our culture has gone in this direction. And it's a very dangerous place to be. We all need to understand that each of us have free will and have the right to choose. Some people are going to choose wrong. Matter of fact, the Bible tells us that most people are going to choose wrong. And that's very sad, because all I want is for people to know who Jesus is and to accept Him and to get to go to heaven. That's what I want. I want everyone to be able to do that. But the sad truth is, people will make the decisions of their own, and many of them will miss heaven. There's nothing I can do about that, other than to present the truth and do it with courtesy and love and kindness, not with anger and not with judgment. Stand your ground, but don't be cruel, ever. Be kind to each other. Have a great day. See you next time.